Hello, nonfiction and STEM fans. This is Kirsten Larson. I'm the author of Woodwire Wings, Emma, Lily, and Todd Invents an Airplane, here with another nonfiction or STEM book review. And today I'm delighted to bring you a book called Dinosaur Lady, The Daring Discoveries of Mary Anning, the First Paleontologist. This is a book by Linda Skeers. It's illustrated by Marta Álvarez Miguéns. And I hope I'm saying that right. I've been studying Spanish, but obviously not hard enough. This is a really fascinating story. It's not the first picture book about Mary Anning. I have seen others. Janine Atkins, who also wrote the middle grade Finding Wonders, has a picture book about Mary Anning. But there are a lot of really cool elements to this one. So it starts off with Mary Anning combing the beaches with her brother, looking for all kinds of things that her family might be able to sell to tourists, seashells and ammonites and other things. And then she makes her first discovery that will make her famous. It's the head of what they later discover is an ichthyosaur. But they discover the head. Later, Mary keeps looking for the rest of the body. She knows it's got to be there. And she uncovers the rest of it. And they sell the whole fossil to a collector who puts it in a museum. And that should be that, right? Well, Mary's not done. She has many more things to discover. She keeps doing paleontology hasn't even been invented yet. And she's still out there making all these discoveries, including things like fossilized dinosaur poop. Who doesn't love that? But she discovered that scientists like her could study poop to figure out what these ancient creatures ate. So the things that I like about this story, they show her insatiable curiosity. Obviously, she's groundbreaking in her time, doing things that in those days ladies shouldn't be doing, like collecting fossilized poop and analyzing it. But I think the one spread that I really, really enjoyed was when Linda starts talking about the fact that, even though she could identify all these species, she had found all these fossils, she was an avowed expert in her field, and all these men would come to her and ask her questions and ask for her advice. She wasn't allowed to join the Geological Society of London because she was a woman. She couldn't go to lectures. She couldn't go to university classes. And so I love, in the very end, there's this great spread where Linda says, just like long-buried fossils, Mary's achievements have slowly been uncovered and shared with the world. Her daring discoveries help form paleontology, the branch of geology that uses fossils to study prehistoric life. And she did all that with a homemade hammer, a chisel, and a never-ending quest to fearlessly keep exploring and learning. So I love that this book not only focuses on Mary's discoveries, but also how difficult it was to be accepted as a female scientist during her time period. In fact, it reminds me of another book from last year that I really loved, Beatrix Potter, Scientist, from Lindsay Metcalf, which talks about Beatrix Potter kind of trying and failing to be accepted as a mycologist, somebody who studies fungi, because she was a woman. But I love books that highlight that kind of struggle along with the thrill of scientific discovery and curiosity. So 2 thumbs up to Dinosaur Lady by Linda Skeers, illustrated by Marta Álvarez Miguéns.